Perfect! I can't believe no one noticed. This is going to be so much fun.
Hey, can you keep it down? I'm trying to sleep. Wait, what's that you have over there?
Oh, it's an arcade machine. I haven't figured out what it does yet, but it sure looks cool.
Did you steal it?
Technically, yes, but come on, what's the worst that could...
And this is exactly why we can't have nice things. Just wait until Ben hears about this mess.
Hey guys, what's...
Long story short, Big Biggie thought stealing an arcade machine was genius. He didn't really think it through. Now the thing's blaring an alarm, so I'll fix it while you handle your own business.
Big Biggie, you little... Alright, moving on from that crazy arcade machine catastrophe, why don't we dive into something just as wild? Enter the world of stolen Roblox games. First game we're taking a look at is Mining Simulator 2 Modded. First off, both the second Mining Simulator and the original Mining Simulator are pretty ancient. The original dropped back in 2018, which is like 7 years ago. But hey, just because the game's old doesn't give you a free pass to steal it. Now, let's break down what makes this modded game tick. Just like every other modded title, you're handed the endgame gear and infinite currency on a silver platter. It's no wonder these mods attract players. Who wouldn't want to feel like the ultimate boss? Of course, with great freebies comes great glitches. While the original games have their bugs, these stolen versions take it to another level. Case in point, I checked the premium pass and it oddly claimed I already owned Roblox Premium, even though I'm certain my account definitely doesn't. And then there are the game passes. Even though you already get basically everything, they lock some of the desirable content behind the paywall. From my perspective, that's just downright scummy. If you're already getting it all for free, why pay extra? To top it off, you can literally buy currency for Robux, which is pointless when you're already swimming in money. So seriously, what's the point here? At the end of the day, this game is a total chaotic mess. I'm not sticking around to explore every glitch and gimmick, so let's see what the next one has in store for us. Now, Pet Simulator 99 Modded is one of the stranger mods out there. First off, it isn't actually Pet Simulator 99, it's just the Pet Simulator X map. Honestly, the creator probably hasn't even seen Pet Simulator 99, because I'm pretty sure this is the map originally used in Pet Simulator X. Stealing a game is sketchy enough, but not even knowing what game you're actually playing just adds to the confusion. Oh, and they tossed in another currency that looks just like the gold one, but with a purple hue. Not sure what it's supposed to do, but hey, if it's there, it's there. And let's not forget the exclusive shop. I kid you not, this game literally advertises admin commands using the most basic commands ever. We're talking commands like /efling, /efreecam, etc. And the price tag? A whopping 1 million Robux. Wow, what an amazing deal, right? Then there's the Redeem Now feature. It calculates your compensation and tells you that you don't own any game passes. Then it flips and says you've received your reward. The funny part? They can't even spell receive correctly. Seriously, how do you mess that up? And to top it all off, you don't actually get any reward. It claims you earned something, but when you check, it's nowhere to be found. Amazing game. Welcome to the strongest Battlegrounds Modded. It's the exact same game, except now there are no animations and it runs like a PowerPoint slideshow. Wow, who wouldn't want to play this over the original? Lag was definitely the main attraction here. I checked my ping and no joke, it was over 10,000. Like, what did they even add to make it that high? This wasn't a Wi-Fi issue either. My connection was perfectly fine in the last two games, and somehow I didn't even disconnect. So yeah, safe to say this was just the game being awful. And thanks to that amazing performance, the game was completely unplayable. So I did the only logical thing. I left. Next up, we've got Five Nights TD Modded. This one's a pretty well-known title in the tower defense genre on Roblox. And, as with any popular game, it's bound to attract a sea of clones and lazy knockoffs trying to cash in on the hype. For those of you who don't know, this is a tower defense game based on Five Nights at Freddy's, which is pretty obvious considering, well, the characters, the map, and just about everything in this game. Being a modded game, I got access to pretty much everything right off the bat. So I decided to unlock some characters, but here's the thing, variety? Not really there. I kept getting Astro Bonnie over and over again. While it is a decent character, it would have been nice to get something new for once. After getting about 10 copies of Astro Bonnie, I was finally ready to jump into the battle. But plot twist, I needed a teammate to start the match. Luckily for me, I found one. We jump into the game and, well, there wasn't much going on. After a while of waiting around and doing basically nothing, I just gave up and quit. And that's basically the game. Ah, Lumber Tycoon. Now, that's a game I used to play all the time. And it's definitely one of my favorites. But seeing all these copycat games trying to cash in on it, yeah, it's pretty underwhelming. Oh, and did I mention there is a cheaper shop prices game pass for 250 Robux, even though you start with basically unlimited money. Like, why? Why would anyone even buy that? And more importantly, why would you bother putting it in the game when everyone starts with like 99 million currency? At that point, any Game Pass purchase is straight up pointless. On top of that, the game's super buggy and feels really poorly made. Honestly, you're probably better off just playing the original Lumber Tycoon. It's the same thing, but you know, actually good. Ah. Toilet Tower Defense, that classic tower defense game on Roblox about skibbity toilet. You know you're in for a great time when the game bombards your screen with trendy pop-ups begging you to like and favorite the game. This version of the game is probably outdated because they're still rocking the Squid Game event and the Classic event, which by the way was from like 7 months ago. You can still buy stuff, but let me tell you, I'm not spending a single penny on these so-called game devs. So I jump into the game and the entire map is Minecraft themed for some reason. On top of that, they tossed in a bunch of brain-rotted characters like the Among Us meme, Skibbity Toilet, that random emoji swag meme, and of course Freddy Fazbear, because why not? I couldn't even do anything in the game, couldn't place units, and the portal had infinite health. So the game was just running without any consequences even while enemies were attacking the base. And for some reason they threw in a Goomba from Super Mario. Why? Who knows? Bottom line, this game is just a soulless cash grab designed to cash in on whatever is popular right now. Total waste of time. Alright, let's talk about Pets Go Modded. First thing I have to do, blur out the text in the middle because they're plugging their Discord server. And of course, they claim that if you join you get a free gargantuan. Now, I haven't played Pets Go, so I'm not entirely sure what a gargantuan is supposed to be, but from the way they hype it up, it seems pretty good. That said, I'm not joining their server for it. Oh, and they slapped on the text saying made by Moon Games. Yeah, right. The truth is, they just stole the work of other creators, added some of their own features, and called it a day. Now they're claiming it's their game? Come on, they've got to know better than that, right? And when you hatch an egg, forget about getting 1 to 3 pets. Nope, when I opened one, I got like 100 different pets. Not sure if that's a feature or a bug, but hey, it's unique. Oh, and don't even get me started on the sound effects. They don't work at all. Wow, truly an amazing game. And here we are, Fisch Modded, where you're handed everything on a silver platter. Money? Check. Fishing rods? Check. Literally anything you could possibly need? Check. Oh, and did I mention, some people actually spend days playing this. Like, what do you get out of this that you don't get in the original? I mean, sure, you could argue that the endgame gear and unlimited cash are fun to mess around with, but what's the point of sinking time into a stolen game? At some point, it's gonna get taken down and all that time you spent, gone. And let's be realistic, these rip-off games barely get updates anyway, so wouldn't it be better to just play the original? And this isn't just some random nobody's game either. It somehow has 700 concurrent players and over 1 million visits, despite having zero effort put into it. If the actual Fisch developers ever catch wind of this, I wouldn't be surprised if this game vanishes overnight. Don't support modded games. These so-called developers don't create anything original. They rip off the work of real creators, slap on a few lazy, unique features and call it their own. But at the end of the day, it's still stolen. And honestly, modded games are not worth your time. They exist purely to cash in on the popular game's success, with zero real effort put into them. The devs know that their game is gonna get taken down eventually, so why waste time playing something that's doomed from the start? Wouldn't it make more sense to invest in a game that actually lasts? Then again, it's pretty clear these devs aren't looking for something long term. They don't want to put in the effort, they just want to pump out cheap knockoffs and make a quick profit. And with that said, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.